Let us see MySQL auto increment keyword. So there is a keyword called auto increment. So what does auto increment do? Let us see that. Increment keyword. So auto increment keyword helps us to perform an auto increment feature. Auto increment feature. Suppose if you are creating a new table called a student table, and where you want to have the first column as a student ID, and you want to increment it by ascending order. For example, the first student ID should get the number 1, second will be getting 2, third will be getting 3, and so on. So you can use the auto increment keyword for that column called a student ID column. So how to implement it? Let us see that. Let us create a new table. Create table name. Let me zoom this. Yeah, table name. For example, I'll write student 2, and the column name which I'm giving you as student ID. In this student ID, I want an auto increment to be applied. So I'll give a column data type for this column, that is an integer, and I will set a constraint for that. That constraint is maybe not null, and I'll set a auto increment keyword for this auto increment. So when I'm inserting the values inside the student table, your ID will be automatically incremented from 1 and so on. So let me take name, a data type for that. Let me close this and execute the new table. Auto increment keyword will always work that if your column is a primary key. So you have to specify your key as your column as your primary key. So your ID column is your primary key. So we are specifying the column name as your primary key and execute this table. Now let us see. Let us insert the value inside this table. So while inserting the values, let me write it in this way. Insert into student 2. I am specifying only one name, that is one column, that is name, and values, that is for example A. Let me execute this and show you. It has executed. Let me use select star from student table. Now you can see I have not entered any value as 1 in the ID column. Automatically your ID column has been set up the value as 1. So I can copy this, and if I execute it again, and if I write the second student name as B and execute this, and let me show you the table by using a select. Now you can see by using this auto increment keyword, automatically your ID column keeps on incrementing, starting the value from 1 and so on.